Well, the one thing the Hamas and the Israel war has shown us is the rats are literally eating each other, trying to get off the Titanic. Look, I think we all know that Joe Biden's presidential campaign, it's DOA. The squad has been exposed as even more radical than we ever imagined, even though we knew they were pretty radical. Boy, it's really taken shine to public light. I mean, liberal universities, and I got a video coming about liberal universities in a little while, but Rashida Tlaib has come out, slammed Joe Biden while supporting an anti-Semitic chant. And we have found out, man, I got to tell you, I don't even know why Rashida Tlaib is here. Just go to Gaza. If that's where you want to be, if that's where your heart lies, what's keeping you? All the while turning on Joe Biden, and you're about to hear a term that's going to be used a lot, I think, in the next several months, shadow election campaigns against Joe Biden. You see, there are several high-profile Democratic governors that are running presidential campaigns in the Democratic Party right now, and they've been doing it as quietly as they could try to do it. But now that term emerged. I heard it this morning, and some of the people involved, their names have emerged. And like I've been saying for months, a year, more than a year, Gavin Newsom is one of those names. So let's get to this. We're going to do Rashida Tlaib, and then we'll bounce over to Joe Biden and show you some of the a-holes that are running against Creepy Joe. None of this matters. Trump is, in light of everything going on right now, Trump is about to obliterate the Democratic Party when it comes to voting time. But it's hilarious. I mean, the rats are climbing on top of each other, trying to get up that staircase railing as the Titanic sinks under the ocean. This is Outkick, and I've got a little Gateway Pundit as well. Democrat Congresswoman Rashida Tlaib believes Joe Biden, quote, has supported genocide in Gaza. Okay. Israel is currently hammering Hamas targets in Gaza following the October 7th terrorist attack that left more than 1,400 people dead. Hundreds were kidnapped as hostages. Guys, I never thought we would be back to a point where Jews have to walk around being afraid. And after seeing some of these protests, I don't blame them. I'd be worried. I mean, you better have your head on a swivel in a democratic city right now. Truly. The Israelis responded with a massive air campaign growing around the operation to dismantle and destroy Hamas in Gaza. Israel has rocked targets in Gaza and has shown no signs of slowing down. Good. It's a war that many feel is 100% justified following the horrific slaughter of innocent people. Rashida Tlaib is not one of those people. I cannot believe this person holds office in the United States. And she continues to make it clear she doesn't stand with Israel or its supporters at all. The Democrat from Michigan shared a video captioned, "At POTUS, the majority of Americans are not with you on this. Hashtag ceasefire." How about this? Hashtag scorched earth. Is that better, Rashida? And it needs to be seen to believe. The video footage shows footage of anti-Israel protesters demanding Israel agree to a ceasefire against terrorists. But that's hardly all that it contains. It contains footage of people gleefully chanting Palestine with "will be free from the river to the sea." Tlaib says people, quote, will remember in 2024. You've got people leaving the Democratic Party over all of this crap. You got Democrats no longer supporting Democrats. I mean, it is truly a mess. That party is a mess, more of a mess than they already were. The end of the video then flashes the word Joe Biden supported genocide of the Palestinian people. The American people won't forget. Don't claim to be here, lady.
We stand with Israel.
Mr. President, the American people are not with you on this one.
Innocent civilians are going to be hurt going forward. I wish I could tell you something different. I wish that wasn't going to happen, but it is going to happen.
I want to thank President Biden for his unequivocal support.
2024. We will remember in 2024.
I mean, the squad and all the people that supported the squad once voted for Joe Biden, I assume. Oh, my goodness. He is in a lot of trouble, but this country's in a lot of trouble, too, because it's frightening to see that many radicals in the streets of our country with anti-Semitic chants going on. I thought 2020 and the Summer of Love was like the pinnacle of deplorableness we were going to see in this country. I used your word, Hillary. But I was wrong. I mean, this may be it right here. This may be it right here. Unbelievable. It's truly unbelievable. So, as you can imagine, Joe Biden's losing a lot of supporters, right? And look, the inmates that are running the asylum know it. The Democratic Party smells weakness from this old man right here. Democrats quietly lining up to replace Biden in 2024 if necessary. Yeah. Check this out. People are still speculating over whether or not Joe Biden will be the Democratic nominee in 2024, including many prominent Democrats apparently. Michigan Governor Gretchen Whitmer, California Governor Gavin Newsom, and even Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker are all licking their chops about the prospect of being able to jump into the race. I heard this morning that Whitmer and Newsom are running shadow campaigns right now, which means they are actually already campaigning, but they have not officially and publicly announced it because Joe Biden's in their party. It's not clear when Democrats are going to make the decision to replace Biden. If they do it all, they could probably wait all the way up to their national convention if they wanted to. Democratic governors and senators are quietly moving to boost their national profiles and position themselves to run for president in 2028 or even 2024 if Biden unexpectedly drops out. I don't think it's going to take him dropping out for them to have to do this. You know, we saw that very ridiculous video the other day of, I believe it was Gavin Newsom over in China playing basketball. And, of course, he makes a run towards a basket, and instead of actually playing basketball, he, tackled some little old kid. But that was all like this publicity stunt, something you would all see some politician campaigning for president out there doing. I mean, that's what that is. That video, that entire stunt, that entire portrayal was Gavin Newsom telling you, I'm running for president. They got that dude up in, I believe it's Minnesota right now that's jumped in. I don't remember the guy's name because I don't care. But the point is, he's already publicly declared. And then you got RFK Jr. that's jumped over to the independent side, which is probably where he should have been in the first place. But I find that hilarious. I mean, it's crazy. Rashida Tlaib, that chick is a lunatic. A lunatic in public office. You couldn't vote on an anti-Semitism bill? Really? And there was a Fox News reporter that caught all these different members of the squad walking out, and they all just deflected, and I'm like, wow. We got a bunch of total creeps. Insanity up there. It's crazy. I can't wait for Trump to kick down the door. I can't wait. But until then, we're gonna talk about this craziness. It's nuts. Rashida Tlaib and the squad and everybody in the Democratic Party that voted for Biden, that's a split. Boom, fracture. Crazy as hell. It really is. I hate to see it, but it certainly hurts Biden. No doubt about it. Those fools voted for Biden. She's saying right here, yeah, we won't be doing it again. Think about all the lunatics that got the squad voted in. Very same lunatics we see on college campuses right now. I'm going to talk about that later. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.